kase be free Dr. Baho edi ama yahwefo ene yetiefo enyina se nyankopon ya adom na dwoada ne bedum yese ya ebi dwodwo omo ye dwoada na yade am ebi no nso bre eno ana Dr. Ba say ye mebo dawuro nka nkyere wo se yade ewo nipadua mu bia titi nipadua ha nipadua no ade a ebetimi abowa ma yade na kɔ ne ye naso ye ho ana abeba ama yade no afri nipadua nim ama wo nso ho atɔwo enti wobɛgye Dr. Ba number yedidi dwuma na afei wodi wani akyerɛ Dr. Ba ho na afei yahwɛ ama yade no afri wo so your number no eye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 ana ba ko aka ho ye 0244 08 34 82 0244 08 34 82 acho Dr. Ba ewo Kumase atonso ago Aban hospital nachi ana nkranso ye was painters road 18 junction e wonso obehu Dr. Ba ewo ho ene anopa ye di nkomo a na ye nipadua udompe ene okase enwo asem ana da bia ye pese ye ka kire wo abre bia ya na ye pese onya so se ade bia no se wunim ye na se nipa wo mu ohaw ne amane ano akoso no oto akoso aka ama nipa atimi de wo mu ani akire ho na fe ohaw ne ade so ye yade ade so eda nipa da sanimo no na watimi aba ho na fe yaso na ade so na ama no so ho ato no entu ko Bible mu a enano Bible mu Nyankopon busa Isaac say Isaac enompe ananka say be nyankwa ana enkase ho akokwa no sa na Nyankopon busa na nso Isaac ka che nyame say Onyankopon eye wa na wunim wa na betimi aye saade no enne asasi so ewei se obi kase anani dompe enwo ka sa mere no ekọ sesi enemre ewo mu dompe ho akokwa dompa yade aba mu dompa wo pese dompe ni gina ye ema hode ba mu no ni nyina ye Dr. Ba enti na no ma mi bi eba ya so ye no anya 80 years ama na ni dompe mu abu na asam obusa Dr. Ba say Dr. Ba bi amanyina duro yi me kasa yi betimi ato ana na doctor yi na no say nunti na yenso ye de ahaban aba no nunti na Nyankopon de saade na hye ensa no ampani ampa ni nuane ampa no ye de ahaban toto ma me wanya 80 years ani dompe mu abu oni sire mu nenso ahaban ni timi ma kasa no eto aye ne oledi anya na sumdwe yanko fada de bi anhye mu amana tete na ne oledi etimi nante abra won fa poma krenkuta na kire se enimre mu etinkomo etiasase so se wudompe betimi anyankwa dompe ho akokwa dompa yade abamu dompa etiti betimi agina na ye Dr. Ba aso eye etimi se na no pai wodu ani be kire Dr. Ba yen aso eye ho na da ni den na dawura ye boye ka che se ayaresa bia yetimi hwe dompe mu yade ani dompe mu akwanhia de a na ye ba hospital ayo Kumase atonsu agogo mesrawo for ani kire ho na ye nhwew ema yade emfiri wo so ena no pai me ka kire wo se wa wo dompe ana wo ka se eho aka obi o na me ka se ni dompe mu ye ni twitwi ni dompe mu wi no pa emu ya ne ya ne sin na ensu to kakra yi a ye sorry ye wutumu sasabro amene obi dompe kura ho kire na ena obi ntimi nsore wa kampam esa wo kakra na mframa kakra fa nipa no ni nyina ye rheumatism sasabro awura nipadua nim na se wanhwe ni ya sasabro betimi amanipadua no wanhwe a obeka se ato adu sasabro betimi awura wudompe no kasa awura nipadua nim efiri ane kwa ha ebehye wo ha ne kwa ha ehye na efiri akwa ha etutra nye ya wanhwe adwene beba wutiri mu nyina ne se obi ato adu we Dr. Basie be cheche omu na te ase na hunu se sasabro betimi adi unya sasabro betimi ahaw amwanhwe a wo de akohye obi enti na obi ane kasa mu ye ne ya obi ane kasa mu twetwe no obi ane kasa mu etutu no pa ewe ne pa no ni nyina no ofam na Dr. Ba yen ya so ye ho na fe Nyankopɔ adaroma yen hwe no ema ne nko ye number biamu a edidi dwuma eye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 eye Dr. Ba number a wo de beba hwe ene obi otowo ni nkase na eye ne ye ni nyina no ni nyina ye no ne de ne ye nachi ekase ene ye ne ya da bia transe ye ka cho se ye ka chi kase a na na se kan spinal cord na da nipa echi na da bia eche say spinal cord na won kura bata bebre hwe etimi fura be se woto ase ya etimi fura be se ha chese ewo baabi bebre ko enti se won hwe ne ho baabi kan na di nsusu so obi abre nipadua no enti obi a ne spinal cord e ne to ase wona na e ne sisi wono saa kasa mienu wo eho beka bia no na saa nipa kura chim no wachia enti no be hye obi me maame bi me papa bi na wachim o chia wo pa na so na ne sisi hwe baabi na nanim bia so hwe baabi ni nyira gya se echi kasa na wo no eho aka enu nti na ama nipadua no wachia no enti na no pa dia e ka che no se e bia wachim wachia anase nipadua no wanya haw awo echi kasa no ye ka che se mu obiebie obi die bia funa kotena bi so obi di awewe ni nyina no o de ba doctor ba yen ya so eye ho a nyankopa da wo ma ye de ahaban e na di twuma ho ye de ahaban ne be saw ye te ama saa haw ni nyina afiri wo so ama won so won ato ena no patient so tie nie se obi a wato nsa no mu obi a ensa no mpa no no hwe obi timi ato nsa no mu ama obi da na so oto nsa na sa ahomache onyansole ekra obehu se nsa na ka no na obopono mu na da won kwa no anya yie ana won asem ato wanom nsa masisi a yabondi nsa ba agese ekofre no ma na beteste ontimi nyai owo pepa senko betimi agya nsa no na nka na adwene etimi abafie ye ama otimi aye ensa no menam ni teacher ni bi ensa ma yeyi na di ene wawu ensa betimi asa abusua no enti Dr. Mase wo papa bi wo ma me bi wo nua bi wotu nsa no enubone no wonom ene okohwe obi wonom nubone ama nipa dasani wo senko dware ema no mawremu krate no enubone nti na yira fi onware kaso onware wo se aduro no bete na ni so we nyina nsen fata nipa dasani se wo ba asase so asade no beto Dr. Mase eye ho eye die odi aduraba eye haban na abie fi se tworo ni se ye ni dua na ba ye fa haban na nsa yade a ono wasue hu akofa haban bi a wodibu aduane mu amese ono na se wanom nsa amani padua na ye ko ono no se nsa wanom bi wade kro ntimi ntena wodi aduro ni gu aduane ma no wodi wi a enubone ne nsa num bia no onum biem onye biem na fi wanya no fa hodie enti sa aduro na ba a emire bi atwam no na nsanya no ye shorti kakra batisi ano Dr. Basa keka bo mu ama bebira beguo enti mu ana mu hwe bi nyina no momra ne emfama mo na mu abusuafo na omo atu nsanom enne kohwe obi pa ensa me nipa dase ne wonto nkunso ayekọ ni nsemu nyina ye ho ya nyina nso ntimi nyai na duro nu nyai nu ntimi meye adwuma enye sa wode saa na afi wowu emire bi hu aborantie bi pa wawu akana mnim so 22 years enso hu na ensenti obeka so wako 80 ni nyina gyina se wakoto saade anim wakoto amane anim na ho da beyina firi ho Dr. Base ene odi aduraba eyi wa firi sansa no afa hye so tie nie anopai usisi yo yapa yaka sisi ade bla Dr. Baho ena anopai ni ehwoma usisi no enko me ma mi bi from okacha no se akotodwe enti betimi amanipa wona mo a na etoto so wo hwe ase he yade bewura okotodwem na ebreki kotodwe no ma na se ya wona mo a ebe se ka ne bodwe ntenye ne nkwa alignment no ede wanim hwe ana asa de wafa ha ni nyina kire se ukotodwe no ohawa bam nanso de oye kotodwe mu fita osiesie kotodwe o straight kotodwe ema ne yeye no ene na edin ba akopɛ ono ne yɛchamfo ba adodo nyina bondi nyare wa nyina bedwane ena no pɛ de kasa no esi ha fa number no enu ne hia na bra Dr. Baho na sɛ yade na te unipadua mu etete wa yenya no yie ma na nso firi yade ne mu fi na nwumtuni bi to nwum ɔsɛ yade ye ya obi benya wa ne firi yade eni saa de na chi brane nsa o yade na yade ya no emfiri wo mu ya number no ye 0244 244 988 004 0244 988 004 08 34 82 Dr. Bawo Kumase Atonso Agwaban Hospital nachi enkran ye was Painters 18 Junction anopema menkan chew Dr. Bawo siesie no ho ahye na African we nete Atonso Agwo bo moden na kohyia no na yade a wode atena fi akyem kokyerechim no no so mo ahaban na wuwie na wo kwa emrani ni sebo enipa bebredi free Dr. Baho no eye ba
enjoy your weekend enjoy your day. Okay, anopai ye twetwe enkomo na ye a ne Tabita enso ato aso na nkomodi no akoso na bibia ye kama Jando Mami kwa homano so na mene Ghana Water Limited in Chichenkomo. Opani mi mwache.
Many of the images so.
Now going to say
Obo de Adaroma Bibia Boko number 2 so.
Me ho ye pa. Ye hu krata bi na krata ne ba ye no. Eben. Yes, mo ye routine maintenance bi taking effect from today. Now na the whole Kumasi metropolis there ensure hu tumi kwa atwesa.
Yo many of mama men saying chia na men chia Sompa ejuma ye for ni etiefo ni na ani asante mai ye kasa Boakye a na ye ka major water producer ewo asante mantemu ha inti ocean treatment systems na ewo asante mantemu ha eno na medumedi edi no cover almost 90% of market which is you find say who touch ma and I say shut down na the coverage area no esopa eye inchi na akoba ni sa ba mini na mu no eye ni papa mu and they say we share your jumedi aye di asantimante mu ha coupled with project eba asantimante ma we ought to be in line with projects and they are emfa or how PM and they say so we need to assess and run about cost. We're doing pension so I relaying of house and I relocations. And they say Nyanya you say project no ebe fifa hono aye do ben egu hono I was say to me eyi fi ho egu be di fofo we na ya but you doing pension so I was say you dey time and say you the new lines na ya low no ebe join existing lines no ni akoswa asum asanteme with insupa in Chile when you say them customers advance notice ma omadom so na omo ni anko di omo di best stones you know abomodi atususu to be intenso answer na originally in Chile here so you be wetin am for amane no na your issues are press release somewhere last week.
Okay. Now Elena offense so offense come metropolis and then offense for so wakan
we share your system delivery na your survey offense inti na omo be affected because uba your network in this one from Kono your line dedicated line yeah they call offense so survey omo so it tells you the rate of Boakye is very vast.
Okay, now wadaroma mama e ukuada obobo ya no hoba se etinsuo no beba ukuada na adwana ya wada no pa na sesei
so many apeni yamfa ne se ye nhihye mu no ye fa na mensa ene bnanga ena ukuada enti se bibia wo ho a wo se ye hwe ni mu ene se ya wada ne de wo se ye tumi restore service ema timemfo nyansuo.
Okay. Now we know eba say ya wadaroma Boakye na mo kase ye mo modina na ye mo Boakye dam no ne ehwan na yenyi encroaches emfri ho sisi what is the situation motimi aya ma wona na wo mo bawura Boakye edu maybe na aye threat no akofoma na
emi apeni yamfa ne se ye progress kakra but it's still a point of caution so you be ahweye I think mamemfa opportunity we mamemfa under municipal no aspect director ho oboaye ka na himfo ho omunkoso a emwaye you know enkofoni bi dubious say abra awada no eno mo catchment ni mu ekoye mi omo pese omo be ya de beche no wa coach chain ya de beche no wa to foundation eni nyamati enti entopano is ongoing unabated but so far no we are getting a good cooperation and I better OBBS, especially the forestry commission. So we are no massive. We are looking for a unit which are protected by any other treatment plant that was antimony if it's a issue and no man.
Okay. Ebeneza party na meda wase anope.
Many apeni ma men na wase na men da jume ko ni na so ase.
Okay. Ebeneza party na mne twetwe nkomo no. Na anopa me de to mani. Umasi nyina barekase edum nsuo no. Na omosi ukuada nwumre no mbewie. Enti ubenya nsuo aya wada. Amanfo betwa kotu benye eti minim anseka in other jurisdiction BBC besia na ko ma make available communities no water tanks nanka anopa ebia ene Monday asafofo nyina ye de nsuo beba enye free de ebia botua kakra bi Bokrom for ehwafo ahafo enti companies are so more tanks you can take advantage and then the extending kwada de dwa o water tank o ha opa kobunsuo ko community bi ne kotwa amafo beto cash business o maybe what you want the water tank mi enu anka medidi me go see ensure no ma barekasi na no ma ensure ono de abase o yen siseye bi because so am interchange no pipes bi o mu tutu ye o so o mu connect say de be ya betimi ama ensure etu ensure no the ensure no just say ye tu ensure pipe on pa kasa no ya tum and I say bi o ensure because our water tank kesiye si ho no mo bi a obu on ma mo mutonsuo no mo tank bi am enu miensa enu kra pressure be ba so 3 days enu be anu anwumre ni akina na ebi a nsuo na sa
na nsuo tutu wan so bi anu anu
nsuo no say enu nsuo to obu a wan so now you rain water so ni dware ye ya no ehuro no udi agrobe se odu kakra fa na ehuro say e hard water eti sanete eti mo wo tanks ni ade no wo betima tiesim wo ayi ensu aye two of form ni bi de na you are good to go bebre ofia omo ni Ghana water ni how eti whether you to pipe mo and to pipe mo only problem but 3 days see there kumasi bebre nyare bebre nyare o bo twako tu no kwadwuma yeah, I do hear Mobo, but it's all good. Almost say at the end of the day, and then the power back. Didn't you to say? Tabita for so much way boko. My one of pay.
Yeah, that we be asked and none pay. So yet shall be a free Tabita clinic. Say, but now Monday and Opasiana Tabita home and common at ABD. Now, what a Tabita, not just say prostate, diabetes, and infections. Yare and yashe no yasue. O hwe ye kira kwan Tabita ewo ahojo da ban Cindy Junction eho na yatena ye no ewo o pay numbers a ni ebetimi de adwuma so a 0260 19 62 19 0260 19 62 19 ye di nkomo no em say busumi we mu ye yesi ho e de ama kidney ye bo kidney ho the rose ne be ya obi bia betimi ada no ho so na our problem with the kidney a watimi atu ho anamo ama bibia nso akoye de ama no na otwe ye ba ye kan kidney ho asem ne ye say sisu bi kidney yare a eha bebre na wan hu mfaso e wo kidney ne so ni dwumapoti a kidney ni di e de bo anipadua na o lifestyle bi lidi etu kidney problem a onte ase ekwan a kidney no so efa so eye adwuma kidney no filter ye moja ewo ye mu ema eyi waste products efri mu ema esa eyi excess fluid every emu moja ni mu emane dane jonso yetimi ede jonso enti se kwabasa o kidney no ho etochima na wantu ho anamo wanye ho ekire akwan anaso wampe ho eduro no wanye nhyehyɛ ya ebetimi ama o kidney no akoso afanhye a ede ohaw bebre na ebetimi abrel last week na himself your office no be busa say o kidney no ese ya ubetimi body ni betimi afanhye ana nipa dua no kidney no eye mienu na woni nipa dua nim na se kidney no baako ese ya still na baako betimi afanhye se de ya na meka no entna ho entwen ma baako na aka no so a function kama no so ma mesai entna ho na enkoda dialysis so dialysis bo ayeden na nsen na sem say eba say e free and access so mayi so everywhere ntimi unti entna ho ntwen ma o kidney no enya problem ansa na watu ho anamo yambo modern say dane da nyina na be live healthy lifestyle obi wo anu ato ensa no mu obi wo anu ato cigarette anase tobacco no mu ni nyina ye onsusanso a etimi ede ohaw ne amane etimi de bre o kidney no ho yambo modern yambo ye kidney ne ho eban ye kan say no so no na kidney no so yare etimi ede ba na say conditions ebetimi ama kidney no aba ebi eye kidney cyst na kire say ebia urine no produce for urine na ebia no how anase some small anyema bi aba besi ye kidney mu a fluid like ekobasa de how ne amane na break kidney no anase se nye no so na ebia ye kidney stones a eno so timi de how ne amane enso e de baye enso ti ne kan ne ebo ho de ro se mrano nyina ne yem visit clinics anase hospitals ne entimi encheke say yes scan ne betwa say CT ne betwa na say MRI say so ye be ye blood test e dey ahwe say ye kidney na e wo ye mu na e function correctly anase how anase chima bia emba ho a na yetimi anya ahotoso e dey aboye ho eban eno achi no so say dem dey ka kan no tabita clinic so ye prostate ho so adwuma say ye dey to manim dane da nyina no yambo modern na dane da nyina so ye bebo ye prostate ho ban obi wo ho ano wo dwonso ho ohaw anasa dwonso ho amane so wan hwe o prostate ye na ohaw eba ho a untimi enwonso especially with a mema no kobasa nso obi wo nso obedwonso a na moja di akire obi wo ho a dwonso no eba kokoko entimi emba ye obi wo nso a odwonso a na o ti pins won ne dwonso ni we nyina ye ohaw ne amane a wo prostate no antu ho anamo wo prostate no ampe akire ayarhwe anhwe na ekode ohaw ne amane ebrewa we nyina ya ade a obefa mu na eya pan entna se me emfa katita emehyew ansa na ebia watimi adwonso yembo modern na da ne da nyina no ye be visit clinics ye be visit hospitals na yetimi atwa prostate can tabita ye ya ade o prostate ho pan tina da ne da nyina yetna se ne ekasa yese number 1 Ghana ha de wo hwe ba bia yetimi di prostate ho dwuma yetimi di diabetes ho dwuma bi ba kope eno ane Tabita clinic Tabita said them de to dwa no hwe kira kwan a ye Daban Cindy Junction your numbers are with me afre esiso ye 0260 19 62 19 0260 19 62 19 what nkran so o hwe ye kira kwan a ye o Madina Firestone footbridge na se ho pe e ho na ye dan kese no e wa edi adwuma sunyan so hwe e kira kwan a Pastoral Junction e ho na o hwe a de New Doma Road e ho poten na edi adwuma na afi so so hwe e kira kwan o Takrade so a your kwesmintin police quarters no eni omo na di animhwe obetimi avesity ye various clinics we na yetimi ahwe eno echi so se bia na ye infections na abetna so ache no akwa enkwa braya so ye ne yemfa labs mu yemfa scan mu ne enhu infection the type of infections are abetna so ache awakwa entimi enko si etimi hu the type of infections etel so ne ohawa akofa de abrewa ne betimi aso ano kwan ama wadura ese ne de ma ama infections no nso etimi ayi afrio obi o wanso no opawo anase wafa yafunu no pese o hwese abofra no ye bema ana oba nso betimi avesity ye clinics no ama ye twa these scans nso ama say ye abdominal scan na say pelvic scan nyina no oba ya so ye hwa ye betimi atwa kama so e de ama say home massage anase home care so na opa Tabita clinic offer your numbers e di tu dwana ye won hye o kama wo frɛ numbers na ebetimi no wayɛ san hyehyɛ no amada ne da nyina amra no nyina yɛtimi aba ofie aba abɛhwɛ wo ebia na bibi nti na wontimi ma ayaresabea wo bibi nti na wontimi ntu anamo emma fa numbers no na frɛ ye no betimi edi dwuma sɛ massage nso na wo pɛsɛ ye edema wa obu wa na ne honam tutu sɛ de awo abai obu ana ne nompe ho eye ne ya obu wa na ne honam eye ne ya we nyina ye ɔhaw ne amane atabita ɔde ye obedan ya betimi ahwɛ de ama ama bibi bia nso aye kama fa numbers ne biem 0260
260
19
62 19
nti ye bɔ modern ne ya bɔ ye bɔ diabetes ho da ro ne ye bɔ prostate ho no ne ye hwɛ nso sɛ month ye kidney month ye bɔ ye create awareness no na watu anamon abaya so ye wo anase e wo da man Cindy Junction anase ye branches e wa afa na nyina na so aba ba check u kidney na ama how bia ama so anase ewiye no wan koda dialysis so anase wan kopɛ ekire apan ti na no pay ne tabita wo de ma adehia wo tie Sompa anase ore Sompa TV nyina ene say obebo ye kidney ho ban amaye.
All right. Mesome dawase pa nyame enka ho na oma ensupa enya nsuo na friso ne bi na ebom ensupa ye nhira ntogu badwuma so. Okay. All right. Me pam chomonya so na munte me kakra. Wajime Herbal Center. Pe hard working men and women omo eye adwuma ewo marketing department. Almost same nyina say you be we very good and hard working. Oba bema omo hia wo marketing department. Omo so mema salary ye nembom free accommodation. Enti omo for adwuma muntu adanka. Na omo sa so wo bonuses ene niam bi e ka ho mema adwuma na ya akono. A omo ye ma omo workers nti wo ba be adwuma no so ani abrede a omo betimi aboa wo Wajime Herbal Center and free. Woman number is 0542. If you're good with marketing, Oshana Nyadi Atna baby, Kojiji Womo 0542 725 858 0542 725 858. Shano Sumami. Sir, mosquitoes ye more bonny. Womo ba yo pa mawano na 3D aha nipa bebre. Malaria kum nipa, malaria de nipa bebre ato obu malaria ntie yi nadi. Besrawo enem yare malaria kan so a 1 week 2 weeks no da ho. The immune system wo form. Ohia time HH mixture and capsules. Ebe boost your immune system pa malaria no count. Near the time herbal count pe. What no sorry I was no. Time herbal mixture. Ebe boa aye 3D ya de afri ho. Ama ho aye den. HH mema nkomo ano ho aye den ti odi aduro no kan na wosne. For 0244 4176669. Afei Osborge Enterprise. Young man, what's his so one will say also change with them kakra. We hear TV brand new one pa na say home used. A quality enye enema so echna yesi we asa kotoka pasta ukotowe de bia na do TV call repairs enye Osborge Enterprise no pay make am from a hope Samsung LG Philips ubenya bi ato na ye wotwe bo akodua JHS ebuakwa ye ne di ntwanimu ebuakwa twebo akodua JHS ena KO so asna hona no ubehu yen ewo hono mo hye no so pa na bibia anya den enkoso ede ba de American fridges ahodo UK products nkwa kama enu nti no mesrawo je numbers ye go screen isu 0277 788845 mo amu koto second hand goods and home use na mu tu koto no so o frɛ na eniema ne bedu ebe fra ma so abetobi akoton 0277 788845 0244 363663 ya adwuma na che etienimu Kumasi Foodies eba so gidi na chenu awan ko bidi ana minim de ha wo enu aduane no boso wo ba na senyagro. Top Eye Clinic, optometry for adults and children. Your more comprehensive vision services. And say onipa wani ene okania. And now when this way BCBC ebikura glaucoma na eyewo. Sambre ya na tumrika na tu one among cornea mfidie sisi wani so. Na yenhwe se wo se ma wo glasses akora ketua no oti TV ho okoba wa hwe niam saze si okọ school ne yetro enuema gu blackboard na chalkboard na afei na niso aye ni bebre ti na mana di sua akora kofom ohe book ma ohu ni ye na entroye no ebu dambalis ka ho fa akora ne ko Top Eye Care corporate screening say dwumakuo no ma fresh ye mehwe manima mo contact lens I would be to ani so glasses designer ones ni nyina da eno nti say if it's an eye problem there Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You on Rome Hotel Swami Kane Sompa baby and there one ano ground floor honma and I'll Top Eye Care Clinic bra na yem show ni ma friend 055-2292-274 055-2292-274 ye didi ana ye di aduane a anusu eda eye kama. I'm talking about Mama's Choice. Mama's Choice a fufu mix. Mama's Choice fufu mix. Your plantain, cocoyam, and I your day cassava. Ya. And one say, "Oh, kafra no num na wakana we do fufu kama." Abroche na abagana. Abroche one ekobo tintim. Anunti me kamfo Mama's Choice fufu mix. Afei enkwan no osa mackerel no anunsu e de wodi gubu a utim say yes a pikama epiphany na chese de enkwan na wo ye. Se wo pese o ya benkwan afei na wo kọ wa be da bi. Ya ye mama palm cream abamdro. Ye de abamdro no ayem kama nti wa utim say oba pemfo a wawo wawo foforo nya afei na wo kwakọ wa be na wo kọ ye debi wa obetima ye onkwan ebi kura wo ma menti ase nya afei ne ebe ya abamdro ama wo sori anopa kitchen ho na wo de wa adwene ne wo niam bi ne wo mako bi ne aya na wa twa palm cream no wa mie gum wa kan nu mu an kwan na no aye no unu obi ani asemo unu obi amuhye etia no pa me kamfo Mama's Choice ya Saturday Premier Gary Aba enkwala no nyina da eco school a omo yusu Mama's Choice Gary premium guarantee bon so open door support to our friend 0244-254-202 0244-254-202 and 0261-740-884 0261-740-884 admission St. Andrews SHS I'm SHS 1 to 3 private now bar Colano general science business home economics visual arts agric science asking for sube we man kesim ye all dunka onofe new edubiase sawi asanwene so enankran so ube we all for 0244-696991 0244-696991 Kenjin and Najak drinking water esukonya budunsu a eboa pa ma nipa dasani ensuo no etimi ekọ widie ma ndema dedadin me come from ana me pacho as we ya change minority ni majority seat o pacho tena Hawaii a obefa ha no mo a higher minority seat the House of Parliament, the House of Record, a higher minority. Eti, you know, I'm going to say lose election. A higher majority seat. Yes, I agree with the two. I agree with the two majority for the whole. Say are they? Majority. They be no violate. But you don't want to election or whatever. Why? Mr. I come here, catchy, and then look late. So, but also so Mike, Parliament, The bomb you let near Brofo.
Brofo Kakron Beckett, you were going to be any home.
And now with the horse, the share is our lady back was say, Her Excellency. Hey!
On your Santini, so let's put it on record.
Our yes, Santini. Her Excellency, the Vice President. And about also say, let me thank also the President and his Vice President. And I'm so with it. It's allowed. Because of my or buy first ever. It's his no. Oh, you see, man. But Parliament to a man be brought for was the
people was
the people were suffering.
A twist of tongue and the
slip
transposition of the phonemes
is allowed.
I don't know they're
but wait there.
But the basic English
and the people were suffering.
But I couldn't say what
they have stolen my boho. Parliament.
He meant to say the pumps on the borehole
were stolen. And was say, "Sano the alcohol to be our what kind one trust
and the borehole.
What
area? Before more kind of parliament now.
Get ready, number two more. All right, let's catch another drinking water and Sukraja Bujusia Onuma Bedia dances around super. Make conform obia. It is rich in minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and iron. It keeps you healthy. Onoma, a mouse skin and wrinkle, hydrate you every time. It gives you easy absorption into the minutest of molecules, and into what happens, a bora body cells, and to the piano. Antioxidant a chinsu fi any through nipedium. It protects your heart, liver, and kidney. And you draw a unsio and to make conform our Brema you just see your Tafuni Road, Abaru Junction over here 0241 449191 0241 449191. Kwaba. It is all here, Uchembe so. The Dobadi say. Says here the new IGP is in. Was it expected? Did it come as a surprise? Ebio Dampari. Why would some people jubilate at his exit? 2. Another school of thought also say some unscrupulous officers, especially MTTD4B, allegedly, any nipanum be a ye or free quem at a certain particular I say, or more manual diane. I say, oh, ye titi trinity or the mre juma kentri. People saw him as the finest IGPR MPP pencil 2 years or year juma. Other than the exit, ever calling for jubilation at headquarters and even certain sectors at their presence. I didn't know also about 2. Overlooking at Galamsey issues are. The NDC Ashanti region, regional minister, I said tax force almost 2 weeks. And almost show my Juma say they've arrested some of my GG excavators. We know they are there. Almost say they will clamp down on those activities. So the Galamsey fight is also on. Mami until and the budget is still on. Now the bone of contention is whether the president has cut expenditure or otherwise. Mami until no pay. Yeah, sure ni mu say. Honorable Bruce Moa and Sompa coming, sir. Or he's a lecturer, a former DCE, Upper Denchira West, a member of the National Communication Team, and he's a lecturer at Kumasi Technical Institute. Mami Tio.
My name is now Mamentia with you for you, Mamentia, Waka for. Namentia Openi George Tibos. Now he is a linear bar of the Bayana Nayi. Na mentia wana ono mu di dwuma nyina abusuafo you see enkomo ya ye di ma me free IGP o IGP de saban sesa ne sesa na enya me nwa enya de bia ye fofo because Ghana ye constitutional arrangement said the isibu ye man the executive nature of our governance no. The 2 million in our president in sa and he becomes the pivot around which I will be in a juma. To me, be a crew, be a root to kakra na about. Now, a bassa will be boom, my now be boom, ye now be the when this were who vision it or when it does so, baby one. I just say, Nipper be out, Nicotana baby, or no one shares a vision. I didn't bankrupt. Now, all directing on so, the now or any pounds or loyal to use. I deal we are me, dear. Me, yet the dealing was ever by my can't be also, or the also no any more young in a bomb by. Okay. Till you need those loyalists and you need those professionals. Okay. It is all fee say, the also no IGP in Nagene inside. Nese Embremuno was a son and said, Name jubilation, the aftermath of the exit, and you know, I have mixed feeling. There are various school of thoughts. A BP said, any baby are no more crime or more yet, yes or more yet, our more police, no, or more the police in the D7 in Hununa or more crime. A BP said, or any baby, if you get into the bad books of him, you will never come back. I say, you're vindictive. BBC, when you be police, no to obey people, we don't have evidence of say, but maybe there maybe who say Dampare at the later days coming to election and after the election, he lost total control of the police. Total control. And by that virtue, see na a self-attack. See no. So we say, why do you think they now Maukase Olusu control? Total control, because up to date, Ablikuma, intimate quality result because of insecurity. What is police doing? Ablikuma North. Yes. Up to date, a NIPA here to Council of State Aba, Omukobro Electoral Commission for in the full glare of the public. Our Ashanti region. RCC, the seat of government. Omu picture ni omu videos ni. What is here achieve obida? Ejira police were standing aloof. Yes, police station. It has never happened. Attacking police vehicles. Police, you know, in Segunechi. Instructions when they are more muntia. They are unable to act, and the people are vandalizing, burning, and even everything. After elections, post-elections violence. Because now Ofi said, "Wahina wabana men candidate said the Abia many wahina anymore." But wahini biya so udi kon consacre no kan so no so. So in his quest to please the incumbent, tells you say you are disloyal. You are only loyal to who sit at the top. Because you were once loyal to Obufuado. And they will do what you want. But even Enuna member say at the latter part, MPP everything was glaring, say you wanted Dampare out. To the point of Deputy IGP Yohunu. This man. Yes. And you're Kufuado, a deputy. Yes. Sir, in charge of operations in elections. So why do you blame Dampare when he took over operations, Yohunu? I don't imagine you see, because the post-violence, Yohunu was supposed to act. The backstop always had leadership. Say, me, any day, to me, mammy, seminar, morning show, yeah, we're hanging now. Next and you may be because of Omanhene Yaw. Sebium. Penia, wabon the bread, you know, a fan of better, and we did not tell one for so be any. Me can't win here. What should I do? If I don't have the power to fire you, I'll resign. Okay. I will resign. Now, what body no any mobile. So obviously I do operations everyone 7 days only to me for operations. Why don't you resign? Now what now? Man must eat. Man must eat. I will resign. I did who told you so resign? Who need it? Hey, what to her? This is what coach for you. Oh, and now you see, and you will say, they see I'm so I'll go for you. And you know, I'm fed the bank coffee, Anna. Sir, you see, the moment obey what being so that is where the problem is. It can never work. We know Pia anymore, because look through honor, a banner, obey than munafiki. obey concerning because you can never be loyal. Indeed, any power person will be pleased or more easy for. IGP to me provide the security for the collation of one constituency elections. Why is he being like Adeakye about that? To extend that Supreme Court will have to issue a warrant to you, directing you to provide security for those Ahafwano and all that. Should that happen? And it tells you that he lost total control in his quest
I agree with you now.
Get to the maintain the position. Because if you wanted to maintain the position, it was either you crack the whip or you leave it, the child to spoil.
I mean, a root shock on the day of swearing in, say IGP a yiniche.
That was populist. You see, he was so desperate to maintain the position. And
to that point,
yes,
Inspector General Police
on the direct point.
Had they?
You see, and you go to where you win a chair of Brazil. You will nipa bi or crowd on Casa on Yashi. Nelson, a hand you win. Who beat me at 2 Wakura before, or show him say, ya
only team no gadgets, Quasia Penny.
Would tear the old canning
or 10 years acquired for to show you, say, for us, I'm on your shoe.
So, and yet the Okoye say populism, Wakotna, baby, now take a horn, say, oh, dear, one hour directed traffic in the other. How is it the job of IGP to direct traffic whilst you have thousands of police officers under you? It cannot be the case. Indeed, or no, there he called for it. Now, for now, no. Obi awa baby answer to the move. Said you own allegiance to the state and not the political party and not the president. So your allegiance must always be to the state. And what are you supposed to do? Is to protect life and property. In Tiso said the very property in which you work for, police station, how can you tell me you should be there as IGP? And you see, why you know everybody is happy for this man? Yeah, and police need that, but only police need in common, only police need be can be those police officers no be a cancer, be a can say any panel fantastic, my professional. Who said Papa NPP time? Who so NDC or a can say allegiance to NDC, allegiance to NPP. Very fine professional police officer. And then no any here. Enti a kind of police officers. And they say to mine our security.
So if that is the kind, if that is the kind, almost you who know who may be ujina.
That is the professional, you know.
And people
said the over
because if you say so, there, probably I'm tempted to align with you. So he was made deputy IGP to take charge.
Yes, because of
by NPP,
and now NDC has made,
which means even if MPP winning
in him,
MPP winning elections, the possibility saying Kaobe IGP was high. There's the two parties.
It tells you that he was professional. It was professionalism, no, and no now Adobaku any. Because Obi who say he's a fine police of me who police near Wabo Nyawunu Dimboneda.
Now say you should buy initially no more can asem sao. Anna,
you see, or start from the ideas or about policing near their visibility. You know, only time when we introduce this mobile motorbikes and all that. You cannot say that he didn't work, but on the other side of him,
the human relation,
which people think and no na ebi omunya because leadership is everything. Ideas ni bibi idea police adwuma dey.
The vindictiveness.
And allegedly, people are claiming that he had some squad, some boys, boys.
I damn Paris boys.
And these were the things that COP Alex.
Alex.
Was talking about on the way all your police, you know. Ogu police adwuma wo yese.
As one man kwala no kra nya tumi a chen.
And it appears following his exit, it appears now the man, what he was saying, there was some truth in that. And he, or there, the Wabani of Emanakaba. Near country say a gun and way,
okay.
Not in the politics.
Let me welcome Honorable Bruce Samoa. Honorable, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Now, I'm to say.
Former
DC Upper West and Motenicano NDC National Communication Team no Okahu or Chile near Mapa what being pa Martinica ewo Mercy Technical University. Akwaba. My IGP Eko IGP Abba. Tete yohono yaswen in the jubilation na ebi mo boje no so na ebi mo so da nyame asese ba akokɔ dampare ni rain ohuni sei ewutie lawyer George Opon say eduma bi na opese ewura no mienu both MP and MP o please wo monti no o lose grip at the latter end of going to elections na e showy papa yi yohunu aba amanfo boje no so both parties nyina can follow. Are we not going to see another case of deja vu? Ye to abama nipa fufra Ghana for ye afebe wi ase ne ye pamba pamono mamintio
Omanhene medase mame fa kwanya we na menchi atifo na menchi ahwefo nso because me sen konfo nso ehwe ye na me ma me nua MPP ni so good morning Omanhene once my good morning I'm say we ni
your friend lawyer George Opon
lawyer Mpacho good morning but you say be able call you e nyame ase the ekoso nyina me de enka nya me manwa because e o hope fe say aban beko na heads of security agencies enye dey ansakra ye beba me sure say the ama kasa obi hu adosun bebre ne eniji aba police for afa ene hu keka because from police IGP Majiti ne time through to people like Peter Namfuri ni IGP Alasan ni omoaka IGP Opon Bono ni omoaka yaseso mu nyina esisan wa na okọ because a constitutional duty that the president has to perform into kind article 202 of the 1992 constitution or say the inspector general of police shall be appointed by the president acting in consultation with the council of state enti ayo mampanyine na sade a wo se oye ena woye ya ade bi a ogifiri o mampanyine ni ho a enyeyi e kan adwuma ho you can't hold the hand of the president from appointing heads of security institutions and particularly the IGP enti adwuma a wo se o mampanyine oye ena waye madwen kirem se dampare ono na di we aba ne ho so ubusam se na mi hu ni sei say ye yini so me IGP na onye adwuma te say the IGP fo nyina eye no meaning say no key performance indicators na ekura na adwuma no bra no de odi adwuma no ema no
that's right
nana kufuado na de ne bae na nana kufuado eko bebre na ampo kan say nkema na ntina ho isan say oye IGP papa but I think there's been a difficulty along the line me be gina hakakre na metie minua lawyer de na oka sebe oya MPP ni ndi bia madwen kyerem se nka be ye ne ya se dampare mpo woko enso metie ni nkasa ye mu a enso oka ne pepe se it serves me right ne bia ono ana ode aba ne ho so but o man ye obeka ya bra e koye asin of by election no ba ye no MPP general secretary ora Justin Frimpong Kodua be kan straight away say dampare amwa MPP amanyoko no
ewo abato
ni munti won sesa ne nyoma na onko say a drum ribbon na optics no we can optics right nyoma e wo no
na ya
doso dampare na adwuma ni mu
okay
because o hwe de Justin Frimpong Kodua kan fa asin of by election ho a na chese MPP before expectation bi se nka wo se otumi etwima om na ekoyi ema om and by and large okohwe MPP fo mpo a dampare want me meet or more expectations okay send your mohwe no a we heard the outcome of this election Matisse John Bodu at a point no okase we were not in charge of security during the elections. When he made allusions to the fact that Dampare may not have done his job well. And even the appointor, which in this case happened to be the MPP and specifically President Akufo-Addo, didn't appear happy with the task given to Dampare.
Okay.
But also what he said. And this year by that kind of scenario, now Ebema Dampare difficulty. Because once there are not expectations, now Barman Senko was a Bibima MPP, no, he was going to find challenges building trust in respect of the NDC. There's a reason why our man Pinino or the commander in chief, now Osaya the chairman of the National Security Council. See, Adeakye unique about politics near politics. The fact that the state is the only entity with coercive apparatus about the use of force or mining one it will be. It will be a man penny. No where the arrangement in respect of force say baby a touch man I say begin to mean koye man no ayense. That is why I'm here surprised to say ebinu akoko to say yemma security heads no omo position entina hoda. Say me a commander in chief na me gas no ana say me commanders no mean to mean some baako ana obi wo bra na adwuma so me
control
ebe ha adwene enti I don't want to be caught in a situation of Sam Judiki because Sansem no were caught. But clearly the essence said Dampare waba be yebi Ghana fo nyina danase. But abanwe Felice I was sent sakraye ba na yekoye nim. De aka ewom no eyekokwa ma asemo a ye de nyina atodwo a enye yi. Ebinim aka promotions say or the promotion be ye a carrot and a stick.
Yeah,
activity within the
sort
police
of
service.
Vindictive posturing.
I mean that is what we have heard. And so you Dampare dia promotion kototi. So you Dampare dia
2 years now.
No, I need 2 years in poor. Papa ya or ye national security coordinator this year. Your friend this UOP Razak.
Yeah.
This year the national security coordinator this year Ibra
Razak.
Yes, Razak. Otna say 8 years. Bra no ye say assistant commissioner of police on the same rank for 8 years. And so the juniors according to Nkofo no tembi ana promote or mo efa no. And there are so many of such cases. And say police adwuma so the promotion there. Sabi anu nti na wo because o adwuma no rely on a certain command and a chain structure. It is a ketwa no be try on no fem no kwa emamora
edimini wo
yes eba form me assure say county na police for any age na ebi no mu ebu afuni bra yohunu koye swearing in no eba ye no be that as it may any police service nim o me ewum ne ka saade no de ne e tia bonte no saa ne o ma ne betimi speculation e de amaye but ne krakra nyina ne say Ghana ban say o modanase
okay
community me ne nya adwuma bio on to an abrabo so
that letter na buy no so o man nanase.
Oh Debbie say
the letter explicitly says he's been sacked, removed from office.
No, the letter didn't say he was sacked. Mine.
Oh,
Yanka sacks. Maybe you are inferring. I will give that to you.
But my job, my Dampare letter. They want me share a letter. No, most often than not, I've sat on these platforms for radio for over 20 years.
That's right.
At the end of the day, Pacho Piabre ni munamin kandi na we are there to wo grab a camera. I agree. Zoom it for me. Now they will zoom it out kind of saying, aha, Shadio. President John Dramani Mahama has in accordance with Article 91 202 Constitution and in consultation with the appointed Commissioner of Police, Christian Tete Yohunu, as the Inspector General of Police.
So he replaces
COP John Dampare. Now, and down there, the President and the people of Ghana, most of the time, you will see thank you. Yeah, COP Yohunu brings 40 years of experience to the position of IGP. And expect Dampare is missing, gone. No, thank you. Why?
Omanhene Yaw. Nipa a show letter we mianka se me nua Felix Kwacho for good morning ne. And no na say ne nansa. Wadia to say Dampare a very nice man. Na ne so mfa so be ba dia magana.
Which means government aban be bibia manaye.
Oh, you could make that allusion. Onyanko pension. These are nice words.
Be assigned to the foreign.
He's only 55 years.
Maybe Obama the foreign mission.
That's what I say. Obekaya 2009 bra Professor Mills by Mrs. Joyce Mills Robertson. Okay, no man na at a point obeye penyinima immigration.
Yeah.
So okay. Only say almost immediately in Sakra bi ba ya na ban ye no ambassador.
Yeah, no correct.
But just what I say.
Matthias, yeah.
The here we must say that our man penny John Damani Mama SWIN COP you
no.
Or that Dampare Case Dampare you bet me at the amount.
Okay, so Pepana das ya send no.
But just what I say. Enti Manonya Mama a regular a idea a routine. The young one when they say all of a sudden and I say they may have developed a groundswell of support for Dampare to remain. Okay, say Imani for say your man on transit.
Omokra can be na
so Sahadi no na mantia say the way they love
Professor Azamone bento Omoko Supreme Court no Omoka ho pa.
You see Uko Supreme Court akoye dey. O the injunction ko to man panyine so say man no nye na adwuma. I'm not too sure say court no be too say na mo no.
Okay.
And you better Dampare ase. Why adwuma pa de amagana. Sanet ya say yes akonya. Obi free so
no be about. All right, lawyer I am sure. The MPP, the debate is in Parliament, and you are saying, sir, the president, in his quest to cut cost, reduce expenditure, has even worsened it with certain quotations and the Jubilee, and then quoting $271 million, $280 million to gold board nina mufi say scam just to give money to cronies near the afei akotwa sika kose Jubilee House abra na or complaining say Jubilee House sika de ko hoso ne ade omampani afa nipa 60 ne kura nyansi appointees why an appointment. Even with independent, he announced that he has saved the nation 19 million Ghana cedis. Why is the minority thinking, say, based on this budget, I say, why do you see it like that? Because he has cut expenditure. We will finish and we'll deal with the final one, Kalam say.
Madam Fubisha joke be not a school. I say, SS I'm friend kwa jokoto na mo be che na odan so what na owetimi adidi enipa be 5 be die no no owetimi ati nti ubo ni dia kwa jokoto no age so double
double just o ye mienu
just say no be 2 place so you go to us double enipa ni bo ali government bi ho na fuso to no body bia na waje so double and this in kwa no more logic kese kitwa so se na kese and this in kwa e ukroma omutwa agufo ado ada pa 2023 so wato adwumafu akati am 30% no enipa boni ni aso bi mada 2024 watu aketiam 25% we nipa boni ne yeso bi mada 2025 do eni papa no nyame nipa na obaye no otum 10% omo oboje so oyade. That's NDC logic for you. NDC echa akufo ado ada pa so the 327 million Ghana cedis and a kojuli
for staff compensation.
And then more than 2.7 billion, almost 10-fold of the roof out of the core economy. And they are coming, they have the audacity to come and tell us that. And no, it's for compensation of some merged ministries near and agencies. How many agencies were under Gufwado during the reign?
I think
about
8
or so.
8.
Now the agencies are 4.
So maybe they've merged it to 4.
So when you merge it,
but that's the
there
same.
stands to reason say at the end of the we are 5, we are 5. What can we do? And then on compensation cost no aka tell me say enu nti saa afọ ni nyina compensation e be ka ho nti na man cost. How do you want to explain this to me? Na say Akufo-Addo de na o de call ho. Na o di tua hen for ka. Na nya Ghana for na no di tua o ka. You take 78 million to communication department and you are telling us Ministry of Information near info in compensation count. Were all those people not paid at that time? Ghana for the reality and the settings of this government. The reality is say, about we ask be or can be is doing otherwise. The government here all can once them say I feel no appointed 30 up. Now one teacher that's one only teacher that's one. That's not this one now.
Chichi that's one there.
Oko one thing class.
Oh my own chichi that's one. Say ebia I say Johnny aside say bia body bia
o kenten no we ahyehyɛ on the man nyina wi nti bia go say o ma me wa yɛhyɛ o wa yɛhyɛ ha na ɔba wura ha ɔbɛba no kuta bɛ ɔbɛba no kuta ha ɔba on fa muso na ɔde duku bi asɛ hɔ na ɔde agum
ɔde agu so ama
yɛde kyiri bia na ama so a ɛnu mu odu sene o kenten na ɔbɛso a
ɛde ɔbɛda kɔ
ọmọ no ẹdi ẹni sẹ yẹn ti committee yẹn form task force yẹn form na wati bi da si ewu kurum hanu look at the communication aspect yẹ wọ director of communication specialist one all manner of persons are appointed left right center yẹ wọ kurum ha yẹ hu the chief of staff at the office of the vice president now we have how are you telling me say you're minister of agric now you're director of agric for agric business and agriculture and this manner of appointments, you know, we don't classify them as ministers, but I go and see their monument and their entitlement. I you say so to no use SUV now wine in the better petrol never mind and your mind about time you're my minister on use SUV now you're top petrol need so what is the difference? So it tells you clearly, say it's not necessarily a buying a case here and a nipando and a Mexican cost. Name your commitment to fiscal discipline. Says the amount between the did. And then I got them to say, well, 2.7 billion they are called Jubilee. Now, no, you can justify and tell us, we agency win for you, debate your Mokawede. Now, why not maybe the call no Piaka? How is 2.7 billion lesser than 237 million? 327 million. How is it possible? But NDC will justify and find a way to tell you that sanity. You from why you have. He see a mobile. So my no bit me a book will be any, or Muntimi will be any. I actually no buy a yellow card on the Amayano. The Doomsaw is back. And this is incontrovertible. So we see organ as a CNS or say, when him said Doomsaw back. Then the person probably if you use solar and also planter so automatically into you.
But they've said there's no doom so why do you want to put it on their neck?
Doom so na there. Neck can you do?
No, but a consistent.
Open view phone see family time I'm dey can say view phone line. Nebuza say enra wa edum kan ya wo area bia frɛ. Ehwa hanko a omo anum no kura no. Ehwa medoma ne environment omo anum no not less than 6 times. Not more 6 times. Edum no ni aso the whole day. Ebi ho a e call off enra omo ana e Liverpool ni match ahwe. Mi senior friend me o say puku say light no e call off na
Liverpool in Newcastle.
Carabao Cup. We're football fan.
Newcastle na winning.
2-1.
But you look as a fun away.
This is all catch football fans because Obi and Yabi
Oh, yeah, diabolic.
Who shall be our happy as Obi and
But you mean every
yeah, why?
Okay.
Obi or take quabris the Abia also has our body beyond Frownonka. Unless it be a Libano generator and I'll use solar. Indeed, I'm one there. They are no canon. I know I had the dawn. Oh, yeah, they are Cassini. It is a budget, no. The obituary, the area, and say, you can't hear Dinason. I understand a person. A teacher for call more do my bosom as well at your mocha. And I'm not give you obey and now. What I didn't feel me and Sunny, I'm out of some and some. Once I may be. Now a very phones will be or a because of you muja. Now a bank before because of our boy and mobile. So to me, maintain status quo, my say, your pensa. Other than say, yeah, what has our day baby? Say, and Yama, but it is expected, say, with the new IGP, if he has a hooliganism, he is not going to tolerate it. And if he has one on Yama. Now, security, folly, Kanyanko, Bibiana, Amamona, who so, yeah, dear, you're washing away with the budget or the other. Now, I'm making sure the budget and the implementation. The implementation, you know, any appropriation, any more cash will year from the betting tax, the whatever. Now, have you seen the Atobosan has gone to Parliament for amendment on the lottery, 10% withholding on lottery, no. Now, your case MPP are buying and implementing any such 10% withholding winning on lottery.
On lotteries, no.
Now, on can
also known as betting, no.
Now he has gone to Parliament to make amendments. It is
the betting tax.
Betting tax, rather.
Different
so
from
now,
lotteries.
So now, a big case our position is lottery. There was nothing like lottery tax.
But the former minister also made a mistake by saying, we did not take any money from betting. We did not.
That was also
said because of the lotteries, you know.
It was a lottery rather.
And that was also implemented. Very good.
But the betting tax was implemented, and Atofosi also meant betting tax, not
when,
lottery.
Very good.
When you also say
until they have amended it.
I see.
But the bottom line is, Akomra say yenyi betting tax free. Very good.
Now, a taxes be almost a home or 11. But other than COVID tax there will be. If you are they have explanation for it. So COVID tax and also.
So he talked about COVID levy will be year free.
But and can't will be year free.
Mbrano de kwako year free or no.
Say I feel no the shame there then I cannot speak to it.
There won't nka ho.
Nka ho. Enti wo man hu say COVID tax no mo can say any papa on some say COVID dey twem na yeda ho je no. Say COVID dey twem 2024, 2025 COVID ni ho. Then omo make sure say COVID tax no COVID levy no so on be year free. Na say the omo say yebo no omo be ye no. Afi omo nko so no mo deliver. At least the expectation is low. And go on getting 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy no be who did it now. Have you find a budget line speaking to 24-hour economy?
They said they will present a policy to Parliament. That is the statement from the finance minister.
President here, State of the Nation address.
He said the 24-hour economy. Statement. The statement, they said 24-hour economy. A major a year. The finance minister will outline.
The finance minister also about presenting the budget.
Also, the policy in the call because 24-hour economy no. You will maybe or Ghana Hanoma. Labor law does not allow 24 hours. And until they have to make some amendments to suit it. 2, that shift system. Any mrabi or they have to do it. So they have to bring the framework. Other than that, just mentioning it, no. Untimi fanya ejuma obi odi court say wo hye ne so onko ye ejuma bia.
Sa policy no. Sa outline. And na nka expect say oberi.
Ode beto.
Say on board. And these are the things, the modalities with which we are going to.
Is it not early days yet? Betimi aye.
Oh, it is expected so as one more answer no more through. And the ehwe so mo be. And whatever it is no. Omonye and Fama, I say, Omokofa policy about whatever they should bring it, not 24-hour economy now, in line with their vision. Now you say they have fully implemented the on-council behavior. So when we are assessing them at the end of 2023, near 2024, then we can be fair and objective to them.
Okay, Mami for we chem na me call honorable Amoa Honomo. Say National Insurance Commission. At the Krata Babonting, especially ye did be say Mekai Dr. Kingsley, Dr. Kingsley, Boakye South. Kingsley Nyako, a former executive director at Kingsley Anchiman. Nyako ye Kwadaso. Obe making statement, even on the floor, say National Insurance Commission, raise the insurance, from 5% to 10%. So we spoke about it. And hold on. They have introduced it. From today, 10% no takes effect. Now, Drivers Alliance, so they have said they are going to increase fares by the end of this month by 20%.
How they are going, the actuals, they brought the actuals.
Said 20% increment. Okay, so my issue is that's insurance commission for I say a big increase first into Omajai. Why do they Nicodemusly put it in without telling anybody?
That's the National Insurance Commission. They are under, I think, GRA. Is it the GRA? One of the government agencies. National
Yes.
Insurance Commission. So, if National Insurance Commission episode to a demo, I want even to know that records to government.
Because you see, I know also about 20% too.
Yes.
And March 17, which is and then they take effect.
Take effect today.
20%.
So
it's on the high.
That is what we voted for. Say, and
March to come 20%.
And that's what we voted for. Say,
no, but Mr. Many driver for the Nyajini.
I don't know.
Ebiona, you have two insurance move from insurance is one time a year.
Now, so a reason I'm casting the insurance in one year, and then the to fail with insurance and one.
Almost a petrol increment, no, it's on the high.
Spare parts, then they are talking about so many things.
20%.
So, the Ministry of Transport and negotiating. What has happened to that negotiation?
So why did they also allow it?
That means it tells you the government has succeeded to it. I don't know.
Okay.
So many cases are almost too much. About to me, no one negotiate. Now we finalize the solution to where
20% is too high.
Boom, 20%, and if it allows to go in, it means government has considered.
Maybe government will take action today. Let's hope and see. Not on this honorable on the issue of expenditure near
the mama or producer who could send a document to be the amount.
I'm privy to it now.
Unfortunately, my new number
no problem.
Document
no problem.
Also, all your document annual report on the staffing position of the office of the president.
That's right.
For the period 1st January to 31st December 2021.
That's right.
Brand and Akufa the neighbor me Eda Omenyano. Omo report or Modiko any padodoa na office of the president. And I said the friend office of government machinery. And no na send the amount.
Okay.
Omanhene the woman says I list we ayana abembia update no Emma parliament. Brano. The mediama we know. Minyahu ebi e ka ho a except the last time wa na Akufa ne ba me aban no update no ansa no free power. Without any further information, I want to argue say this is the last one what they call parliament.
That's right.
Me can we afanse mo my brother council or can fast staffing our presidency. But ansa na me ko so kra me san ba so. Was a worship me san ba so. Ya to aba na NPP elusu 1.7 million. yengugu a ano den paa yie.
That's right.
Enti say NPP for kasa te say de omo kasa ya meti ase. Esan say yaudie eda so ewo omumu. Me ni pepe say ya amanyosem. Enti omo botan ni say omo bebo mu ama mfie na ya ba no. So menti mi nimpa na bia vote omo lusu ye no omo adwedwe ho kakra. Enti nsem a me nua lawyer akan no. Bebre na o wa enim enya no kre. But meti na say esan say amanyosem na oye. Edi kan o say Office of Government Machinery, yemfa sika nko ho, ya allocate, ye de anya kanche se, ye be mo Ghana sika no opepepe mienu ni achiri ponson 2.7 billion. Na eyade a on TB da koko apai. Ana anya sa na oka. Ye ne ya adwe enye yi na tiefo nyina mo na asem nimu for very simple reasons. When we say sa propaganda ko jo pon kuma na sha ase. Because when we say John Mama by no nya goodwill a emu odu a amankofo aso aban no yi. Enti say ya mfa efin amfa amo aban no a ahwa no okodi say ya na hayo. Na ye nyina yenim say na ministries o wansa na John Mama e ba no eye mako aduasa 30. Ena ye campaign ye ka say ba ministries no ye bete so se na ye ba ye be save sika de amaga na maye. Ti Omanhene say ani nyina ye say 23
out of 30 7 free.
Straight away, say what ministries 30. Now what is about 23 ah. Sebi unhia say obi be professor. I was what you say straight away say ya say wo Omanhene sika. 23 ne 30 the difference wo. Cars ahodo, adan ahodo, electricity bills ahodo, ntade ne wire a wo de be ma ministries mako 30 no. Enye no na de be ma 23 nti wo ya say wo sika. E ya de wo say nyina enti ase. Administrator be wo say enti ase. They toss you 2.7 billion. Ministries 30 near the about 23. Remember one example. Ministry of National Security. Omanhene so you say ni hobby. Enti edmefo na we Ministry of National Security nsi sia omo we. Sound is here you o made so. Omo da so. Enti sia ban ban onfa obi adwuma because 7th April ne benya 3 months yemfa obi adwuma. Omo e ho na na wo. To a Ministry of National Security, no, ya chaw agu other security agencies in so Bruni will be cost center. Baby, ye tu omoka designation no echo. Omu se say do na kwa Office of Government Machinery. Because Ministry of National Security any hobby. But a more my phone that say mama buy. He say a pet baby do omo sha different from Ministry of what? National Security. In the first, in the can't get Ministry of National Security no. And then Office of Government Machinery. And now my phone. Okay. This is the idea. Tia say my phone no car. The Bruni friend compensation and now item 1. The budget. Okay. Ministry of Information. First, could you upon command and not a dan. Ye baby we omo free power na me nua ba bi we refinity ono na na sa Fatima na neda. Omanhene me no ka say Ministry of Information ni hobby. But a word my phone say enyi o medi.
Now, Ministry of Information under the agencies now information outfit now. ISD name omo akanya so omo ye adwuma.
Yes, and the first no cost center no. Sika nke e de be Ministry of Information no. Ka budget no nke be designate ni say Ministry of
Information. Yanka say Information Service Department.
No, sir, Information Service Department, Ghana News Agency, GBC.
Ministry of Information. Okay.
But an almost cost center and any Ministry of Information view. Akwa Office of Government Machinery.
Ministry of Information,
Office of Government Machinery because and no akwa Minister of State, Government Communications, our presidency.
Okay.
And but also what I say. And the same ni padodo ni nyina omo 1,500 the Ministry of Information. GBC for 2,000 omo nyina akwa Office of Government Machinery. Nti aye budget no a omo sika friend compensation I was say Office of Government Machinery.
Bakojo Ponkroma say they gave him 6 million. But 78 million government communication.
Say 78 billion
million. I'm on no time no 6 million. But now ISD Ghana News Agency GBC for nyina wo.
Or can say on can okre. Or can the operational expenses and capital expenditure.
Okay.
On can salary the enka home here. onka sa adwumayefo ni nyina salary de enka ho emi ehade.
Then conclude you say.
Yes, ni
okay.
Position. So that is the propaganda.
Okay.
That is the propaganda with the whole situation.
To aso.
Man say make what you say. Enti me meti asesi e. Me aba adwuma eni. Baby a me ye adwuma no. Eno ne me cost center. Me wo Kumasi Technical University. Enti me give me pay slip. Cost center a Ministry of Education. Enti e ho na market you dey if eba. Enti so be adwuma Ministry of Information, National Security. Ne ya merger na ya collapse in the ministry na aban adwuma ni na nyina design om na yede ne cost center na co office of budget machinery. Me na lawyer. Keta asehye proye any dwirimu ni kan ye be ne was ade. And when say service one so far you know. What the name sa very unfortunate but meti ase because most munya power mu bebenti and the more propaganda dia. I mean we can give that one to you. Let's now me the man. What the upper mind list. Bra na mo me kan be before political appointees. Na wo Flagstaff House no me nyina 336. Me kan political appointees Flagstaff House o ye adwumakuo mienu na wo ho. Ye was civil servant omo de omo ho afebo a omo boa me ye aban krata ne aban toto ye. Omo ho da.
That's right.
Woman nyina salary efa.
There are some who are even on secondment.
Yes, on secondment. Woman nyina salary efa. The friends Office of Government Machinery. Ansa na yewo presidential staffers ni other political appointees. Presidential staffers ni other political appointees. Na kufu ade no ba me free power. No me 336. Listen now no hwemu obehu ni ye ni 336. Yes. Under this government me no kasa sisi political appointees, mika presidential staffers ni other directors wo omampanyina so ye. Wo mu nyina ye mako 30. Including wo vice president aso ye.
30.
Yes. Bram wo power na ba obianko office. Wo mu ye adwuma ho presidential staffers ni political appointees o man no me 27. Me no kasa se ko professor na jo ko adwuma na officer. O me o se 11. So why do we do this to ourselves? Because of politics and propaganda. Enti say who now for 336 political appointees in presidential staffers. Na me ma for 30 a. Yemi enu hwan na wasevu sika ama o man no. Enye 30 sa. Ya be fa bia ka ho but enu 336. Because abani ba ya fe na okọ bosumi miensa. Ebi kura me te he ahwa na e ko fan presidential staff. Ya be fa bia dia ka ho because omusa I never felt with the account, but I'm not 336. But Omanhene, but I'm going to lawyer say, lawyer, see if I say yes, our conversation here. I tell me also share our budget in a discretionary expenditure our presidency. The dream we none na kufado. Sika or the private jet to Kwan, Afibia almost 68 million Ghana cedis. 68 million Ghana cedis. Na
680 billion.
Yes, na kontu nkwa. And you person who are buying this kind or sika afa budget ni mu a Omanhene discretionary expenditure. And yet compensation. Some compensation there, ya di kotwa obika. Ebe then we bia na ebe then we di. Mama I want to take example. And before budget omu twa de ma goods and services our presidency. We nim say sika ni bi na ya realign no a ya di tua bondholders ka 6 billion Ghana cedis na say bra omu bonds match away.
To man far from any stabilization, sinking fund or whatever.
Omanhene na sinking fund in sika account na 64,000 Ghana dollar there no. And 144 million Ghana cedis. Your friend say the CD equivalent. Ye free power. Na dollar there near 300 million dollars.
About goods and services budget for 2024. Now move back to you. And I'm multi realigning.
Yes, I know the area where you between a bondholders can.
Any term.
Yes,
6 billion.
Yes, and for goods and services. Yes, you can check for only goods and services. Goods and services. And you know, we say, let's say, you get between bondholders in financial prudence. And to me say, really? John Dramani Mama.
6 billion.
Yes. Yes.
Goods and services.
Yes. Yes.
Not a Jubilee House or goods and services.
Yes.
They are there.
Yes. Goods. Goods and you buy in this. You two are born with the
Those were the provisions that were made by the previous
administration. No, wait. No, can't wait.
You are the next 12 minutes to wrap up.
Those were the provisions. Sinking fund, the sinking fund was established on the basis of the Public Financial Management Act.
Yeah.
It was to serve as a bulwark for payment of our debt. Move free power, now run this down. You need to go over the Bituaka. And you buy a memo papa Nisika, papa. Yeah, can't you, the account is a debt. What's in a provision? Council, so I'm making provision for a specific purpose. Now your goods and services. That's the provision you've made for goods and services. That's what you wanted to do.
Because if you use it for others, it becomes misapplication.
But you buy and they say the Tuaka, Yamagana. So you chose to do goods and services. That's it.
Wrap up for me.
The American said, and you know, credit as well, man, Penny John Damani, Mama, Odisika, and I say, we be. For I dance be a more dance be a month from Ramsey. It didn't punk or 4 born and a mope and maybe at the Abatano. But let me make this point, or say you will do some. Cancel. Dear ma and a poker car say, young for a timetable, send a do Kanya, and I'm a boy. So you can't do so a load shedding. And you want to do I want and so in the Mahakakra, near Mahakakra, near Mahakakra. And no, you so to me, to my baby, you do me feel Kanya. Make me a cousin, you do sana. That I am Palai organ and so to as it will be Africa and Kanya can come over you do Kanya. Then you do Kanya be out of Mamma Bay, Kanya be able to be able to do so. Hold on, one minute. So the point I want to make is this. Omanhene John Dramani Mama ni NDC wo pepama Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, the no crane wo buo bebu Ghana. Ghana for what to abama overwhelmingly.
Thank you very much. Let me do this birthday and come back to you, my gentlemen. Blessed birthday to Abna Tilly of Paris, France. From Inokosei Bonsu, Abna Tilly of Paris. Ranks for the above of Ashtown. Today's your birthday from your father and mother, Mr. and Mrs. Osei Bonsu. To my lovely husband, Mr. Alex Kakari of Accra, Adenta. From your wife, Rama. And then my husband, Mr. Samuel Tete, or Mr. Samuel Tete, CEO of Timer Luxury. From your wife, Rama. Glorious birthday to Johnson Uso Diomi of Opimsor Radio. Good morning, Johnson. How are you? From your friends at Sompa. Lance Corporal Mavis Japan. You are a prison officer of Amanfrom Prison Camp. PK of Sompa sends this to you. Mavis Japan. To my mom, Madame Regina Elduchum. Happy birthday to you. Ransford of Sompa MCR says happy birthday. Michelle J. Pukua Lucky. From your mom, Florence Nyako, fashion designer in Hini. All right, lawyer. I'm also, but me next 4 minutes more be what did the Obeka? If you have any rebuttal, then I go back to him.
Very well. Yes, it be another and the Bemian will be a cry. They can justify for all they want. Say, or music is going to pay. Is he added there? Control and Biaka will Oh, I'm asking a question. I'm only asking a question. And those compensations that we are talking about, are you saying, at the time NPP government was there, these people are young, in your own words, those people no need your mechanic. And from where were they being paid? When you put the totality of the amount being spent to you as compensation by those all agencies and departments, and put all of that together and put that of a Gufado spent together and see whether you have made any cut or not. We're a simple mass, we are doing any all the compensations and whatever it was during a Gufado administration and that of the Omama administration, put the two side by side. And you will see some will make it cut and answer the more kind of propaganda. You can justify, say, Minister of Communication, the compensation, Minister of Information. Minister of Information. On far breakdown of the 78 million now. Communication. Amanon. So 78 million. On far breakdown, I say how much is going for compensation for people, those agencies that have been met, and the operational cost of his office. Okwajo upon Krumenya 6 million. How much is he going to have?
50 million is for research.
And
28 million
and you are here telling me, sir,
28 million for operational and administration.
So 6 million and 28 million. And if you tell me, say, oh, so now won't crop for the doors. What are you talking about? You have 50 million Ghana cedis for research at the presidency. And also they call him sorry, and also a university research allowance in Namako. You see, but at the end of the day, the balance sheet will do whatever it has to do. After coming into Galamsey matters in this country, Galamsey did a life straight to everybody. Into me, I buy beer and I say agency beer, penny beer will be to Galamsey so sana. Menene ya 100%. Na me bonfire my area am akwene. Yeah. Saku could draw when you are there, man. Now, money yes charity and yet. Sa face value 91 that now cameras China na forest and this and so this and then it's getting worse than before, and upon this Galamsey menace and I'm okay I'm gonna force it and before I'm Galamsey and so it is one of the key pillars from which we were voted out. It is a waba, it is expected that you do something different. Obey ama. She said, no, at the end of the day, the end will justify the means. A point be a first walk be at the areas of offering in soon and liberty, and Cobra liberty. Now, Brimu and liberty, and the account. Say it me, Yahuna, a bind it me, a one also see in Galamsey fighter. We also see. I am share Sronkokrama Ghana say, Your war may muna yin swak a sea botany in a bois. Emma yetimi esia ena wabeni adina is under threat. People are doing encroaching Galamsey, and there's new kind of embodiment be as a nipa be say foolhardiness or bravery. The new bravery be in town, and then NDC chairman is able to accost military personnel who are fighting Galamsey. So by all in the names of Baiwana. Now, who gave you that power? And since when? Is the military work controlled by a party chairman? Or a party chairman seeks, military will seek permission from party chairman before they do their work? Since when did it become? It's becoming one too many. And Sanyama, we know, and I'm here, so meet me a fighter. Fight this Galamsey for us.
Omanhene say obi ye adwuma Ministry of National Security. Then the National Office of Government Machinery. Council busa say on tiase say ni sika no ayesa. Council the attorney say Ministry of National Security and Ministry of Information wo ho a say sika we kan 2.7 billion. Because nka omo sika we ne fa no be ko sa designated cost centers. Yes. And the there was a Ministry of Aviation and a new bill. But also what I say, Office of Government Machinery absorb or more into more compensation and Ministry of Aviation bill. Because at the end of the 30 minutes, and I had to swam about 23. Into my absorb or more cost center, Office of Government Machinery. Naturally, expect say or more compensation figure and I idea because.
Deal with the specifics.
Deal with
the
specifics. No, Sebi, why you was some pimmy says, why you not some pimmy says, I'm surprised at him because I expect him is a very nice man. I expect him to understand this one, but he be a politics into Onion Avenue, say, the friends of Betiase. Omanhene this week in Ireland, river and water bodies gas. You just say what you want, madam, because you promised your friend blue economy. Send a baby boy in your mobile. Galamsey, I dare have in Union ID. And this Yamanyoko, Yentia, say small scale miners, or mobile Ejma or over the Minerals and Mining Act of 2006, and Makwam will be a small scale mining and a large scale mining. The ATR was small scale mining, who said a hopo, a small scale mining. It is only a preserve for the indigenous Ghanaians. na emra no so sa aka say ni say obi ye adwuma 100 meters away from a water body. I'm say one of the key issues I'm say yes say yensuwa
and yan quiet.
Oh enti water gas are NDC aban we dey ba no ba be bo yensuwa so ho ban. But so what you say. Me this is the upper west. Of course meaning wodunka we ho na ofin da. Enti say ofin along the ofin a e man go for abo ofin man say na be ya to for no am man so no ani adi no. You be you woman nyina dey efrim. But you see Omanhene problem I na me wo MPP for me share omo a any they attempt to say NDC for buy omo ye galamsey. Me say e buy e bosome me ensam mu na ye akui. Me nka say NDC for ye soro abofo there be. I am being very sincere with you. But ye nim adwuma wuntumi edumi kura me anu asampan fourth estate here investigation e chere say omo nyina ye galamsey council me sure say dia no ref. Got the point I'm trying to raise. Share LI 2466. And in 2022 9 people are buying a passes are LI. They are not LI near. And my client say any galamsey and I say any mining our forest. And none of the other do the ababi. And no yatraho. Meba. Cancel now.
LI 246. I don't know monko you free.
No, meba. Oh na Omanhene. You better repeal this airline end now. Ya ba anya your friend say busumi me nsam ne ekwe afekura na ye budget debater ya be appropriation no kekam. We will take care of that LI ebeko nya de betra because
that's right.
Yeah, be boy
and no embolden crofo.
Embolden crofo. Ya be boy and forest ho ban. Awudie ba ko a na na kufu ade ne ba me aban na edidi Ghana for LI no kodi awuo LI pa na omode ba ya nya de your friend say ebeboa but so what I say enti me pese ye tie ase say galamsey e problem I face but yen ye wo NDC mu no ye hu so say ye stimulate small scale mining na and so be poverty alleviation activity enti ye say be ma small scale miners entity ye the license dia no ebeba constituency ni district ni mu ye be mbo the minerals commission ye be show mo kina mo mama license lenses dia no ayetieti ase ne be ya ye be ye adwuma no wo mra kwan so enti na nsan operation ye nyina no ye the sanitizer system no say ye be ye hye ye be boa me aye adwuma be boa Ghana fo because Omanhene sasabe I want me to go do ha enko na kromufo nso ekomini wo me hunu de wotena sutini ho a wode ntasuo ahohoro nanim ma jo so ade ase but ye be boa forest ho ban na ya boye nsuo ho ban na oka menu adota mo akohini fantastic young man honorable me ogide ma pase onu betumi edi ani ma akon atia ama galamsey nsensem no ye ni nyina ye nya ho pomasi brama Ghana nsase ne Ghana nsuo anso ya fa ye hu ye poma.
All right, on this note let me say thank you to lawyer George upon former PM Kwabri East and then honorable Amwa
na kan so ye PM
Kasiye pa.
Okay, Matias.
Na bidi mo be si anu na ye de agudi e unsem full time ato amoso wa ha. Bidi Omanhene Yaw do Boakye makra mo.
Yali e motin si men short and gugu kapu. I the shape in the Bible ben